What's up, people? It's your boy Tuan holding it down for y'all once again, and y'all are tuning into the Cafe Hours podcast, the podcast created to generate debate, change perspectives, explore new concepts and themes, while still capturing that same conversational appeal we had back in the day on the block and at the parks. I'm here with my co-host.
What's up, y'all? It's Deej. Back at it again.
And we are on episode 4, so let's get into it. Cue intro, please.
Type shit you ride home to. Yeah. Yo, as we proceed to get you going off that cognac and caffeine. Proceed, 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 proceed. Yeah, as we proceed to get you going off that. Yo.
Let's get into it. So, thank you for all the praise that we've been receiving. We've been receiving tons of praise on Instagram. Phone been blowing up with notifications of people following Cafe Hours, the Instagram joint. So I appreciate that. Keep sending them. We already had 100 followers on there, and we only got a couple pieces on there. And a lot of people have been actually commenting underneath the videos. They've been saying a lot of interesting stuff. They agree with some of the points. They really like it. They like the content. So we're gonna try to just keep it going as far as that aspect. Post way more stuff to Instagram because this past week was kind of a slow week, but we're gonna really hit our stride as far as posting more content to Instagram. YouTube has been doing pretty well. I know people have a tough time getting through those long videos, but trust me, it is worth watching if you are a visual person and you want to watch it, because Deej have these funny mannerisms she do with her face, and sometimes she just stare at me with the crazy eyes. So you get a chance to see that if you watch the video. But
I do not stare at you with no crazy eyes. I'm not doing this right now. I just be looking at you. Like, what do you want me to not look? What do you want? What do you want from me?
The guys know the crazy eyes when they see it. Like,
I make face. Yes, I make faces. Everybody who knows me knows my face tells everything. So yeah, I make faces. You always say I'm staring at you, looking at you crazy, and I'm not looking at you crazy. I'm just looking at you. Like, are you not used to people looking at you?
When you look at somebody, when you look at somebody, you got like at least look at them for at least up to 3 seconds, and then you gotta kind of like look away or something like that. If you look at them for longer than 3 seconds, you kind of staring at them. So it's either you want beef, you trying to or I did something wrong. So like that's what
it's called. We are friends. I believe in eye contact. I believe in looking at the people that I'm talking to.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, me not looking at you is rude. Now you be mad if we were talking and I just be looking at my phone the whole time. Then it'd be, these don't know how to talk. She don't know how to like be polite and have a conversation. She always looking at her phone. But because I have manners and I was raised right, and I like showing my friends respect and looking at them, now I'm looking at you crazy. Like, pull it together.
I'm just telling you what they told me. I'm just telling you what they told me.
You, Riley, and them other niggas need to get on a court and get it together. Like, no. Like, I can look at you like, damn, like, shit. If I'm not cute enough to look at you, just say
that. But yeah, we've been receiving tons of praise on Instagram. Shout out to the YouTube family who've been watching our YouTube videos. We appreciate that. Instagram people who've been following us, we appreciate that. And everybody who's been especially sharing our stuff, Miguel, Isaac, Kev, Rob, and the whole Cafe Hours family that's out there. So we greatly appreciate that.
Yeah. And shout out to everybody listening on Spotify and Apple. Like, we really appreciate y'all too. This shit is lit. Like, we not like in my mind, we haven't reached our YouTube goal yet, but we're getting there. And then, we had like 50 downloads so far altogether for the pod. So that's been dope. And then, like you said, we got like almost 150 followers on IG. My goal by at least the summer is to have at least 500.
At least 500.
At least 500.
For those who are listening and y'all want to help the Cafe Hours podcast, a couple ways you can do that. You can do it. The free option is just by, of course, liking and sharing the videos and commenting, of course, the videos, the YouTube videos as y'all see. Or you can actually donate to the I think it's called buymeacoffee.com thing that we have set up. Yeah, so you can send whatever your donations is to that, and of course we're gonna just use it to buy more equipment, especially buy Deej a nice cam that you can see every last pore on her face. So
oh no.
Oh no,
I don't want
what?
that.
That is crazy. So for today's video topic,
no, first
before we even get into
our
that,
highs and our lows.
I was about to say, before I even get into that, let's talk about the just the highs of the week. We won't care about the lows. We're just only gonna talk about the highs of the week. Deej, how about you actually go first? Because I know you had a very big past week. It's been crazy, but yeah.
Last week was long as fuck. Like we had so much to do. Like we did so much last week. But the highs was definitely the weekend for me. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, I didn't do shit. I think I deserve not to do shit. I didn't do anything Friday. Nothing. I stayed in bed all day. Not a thing. So that was great, just relaxing. Friday, the weather was like, it was super rainy and everything Friday too, like it was thunderstorming and all that good stuff. Like DMX, like it was too much. But anyway, Friday was still a cool day because all I did was like stay in bed. Saturday was freaking amazing because we had the XOXOD video shoot.
We did.
Edited, produced, everything brought together by yours truly, the man Tuan. So we did that down in Georgetown. That was amazing. Like it was like that day was really like bomb. Like shout out to you and Miguel and Nabrowski because it was great. We were down in Georgetown. I think I said that. The weather was funky as all hell, but then like when we got to the spot, it was like
yeah.
So that was a high, of course. And then, of course, topping off, like ending my week. Sunday, I hung with Shay, Malik, and Brian, and DeMonte. And like we all hung out, and I was getting my ass roasted the whole time. Niggas was having the biggest roast session, but it was lit. Like, hanging with my bro and my besties is always fun. So shout out to all my best friends, all my people this week, like you and Miguel, Isaac, Tay, Shay, Malik, and Brian. Like everybody just came in at the end of the week and saved it for real. So, yeah. They
showed up this week. It's good because people have been showing up lately. People have been, I don't know, they've just been getting on the ball lately. We need that for the rest of the year. Like, continue to work on your projects, continue to work on yourself, push yourself to your highest good, and seek your potential. Like, we need more of that. My week, of course, my highs. This past week was actually really, 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 really busy for me. Going to Georgetown and going out there and scouting. Allergies hitting you with the yoga flame. So, it's been a crazy week. What would be the high of my week? I think I did hang out with Kev this week, and we talked a lot about his streaming stuff. So that was actually really cool. I also got a shout out to Scorsese TV and them guys. Yeah,
shout out to Score and Jordan. Thanks.
Yeah, they've been going like stupid crazy when it comes to the I think they on their second season of Saturday Night Smash. So
Yeah, and it's lit. I told my friends, I was like, yo, I gotta get nights at Smash again so I can like hop on the roster for real. Like
you
it
might not
looks
want to say
so.
that. You might not want to say that on cam because I know a
I'm
couple
getting
people that
myself together so that way I can hop on the roster for real. I want smoke. I'm here for it.
oh Lord, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be blowing me up this week. Like, yo, see, is she trying to play some Smash this week? See how you trying? It's gonna be crazy.
Listen, I'm
Typically,
for it. I'm for it.
typically
Come on.
niggas is trying to smash, but now niggas is going to be trying to smash. It's gonna be crazy
No,
this week.
nobody's trying to smash me. Don't put these lies out here.
Next
That's number
time,
one.
and
And
Riley
number
Esco
two,
DMs.
and number two, yes, I want smoke. I'm trash right now. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm rusty as fuck. I think the last time I played Smash was like on a Wii, like for real. And then like the last time I did Smash, I was over Shay and Malik's and we ran it on the Switch one time. But I haven't like played it. So yeah,
Are
I'm gonna get
you
my ass dusted the first couple times.
for all the listeners? Are you good or are you crash?
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah. It takes me getting thrown to the earth a couple times and then boom, I'm here. So
You know how to jump, double jump, and recover?
yes.
Okay. Hey,
Yes.
a lot of people don't know how to jump, double jump, or recover. Like,
No facts, but like, and especially like when you first starting out and when you like trying to get back with the shit, you go brain dead. You be like, oh shit, what do I do? But that's why I said I gotta get hit down to the earth a couple times, and I'll be like, oh, this is what we do. Aha.
for all the listeners, they probably gonna want to know what character did you play as when you play Brawl, and what character do you normally play as when you play with Shayla and Malik and them?
So when I played Brawl, it was always fucking Kirby and
I'm not surprised, but
no facts. It was always Kirby and Pit. Those were my niggas.
oh,
Like
okay.
I alternated between Pit and Kirby. But Smash was kind of the same way. Kirby until I got like used to like Sonic, Pikachu, all these other motherfuckers. But yeah, Kirby is my go-to. Like it's something about desecrating niggas with a big pink ball that just like it gives me life. It's like
Kirby actually a really strong character, and I actually use Pikachu. So it's funny that like every time on Facebook when you assume I be capping, you always throw the ash cap at me because I be I be rocking the Pikachu with the red hat, and he be making people sick. But yeah,
and it's because you be capping. So yeah,
scoring them, they actually run a really tight ship. Hopefully they listen. Hopefully they're gonna stay tuned to the show. But they run a really tight ship, organized stream. The visuals is on point. It's not no backyard football type of deal with them. So season 2 has been crazy. I think I was over there last weekend shooting behind the scenes and running the stream for season 2, week 2 of it. It's been crazy. And
no facts.
I know it's just gonna get way more lit. They haven't even dived into doing doubles or doing like the gauntlet thing that they have set up. So season 2 is gonna be crazy. And I already said it. Like if I'm back at work when they start dropping like season 3, I don't know. I may put up $500 in the pot to see some good competition. If they do it in person, like no Wi-Fi battles. But if they do it in person, I may put up $500 into the prize pot for the winner. Maybe a stack. Like maybe a stack. I'm not the richest man in the world, but like it's
money on the shit.
It's something about beef that I like seeing. And the next Saturday Night Smash joint that they doing, I most definitely is gonna watch. So I think it's Scorsese TV on Instagram, and
Saturday Night Smash on Instagram, Scorsese TV. Shout out to their other channel inside the Rapper Studio. They really be interviewing some dope ass people.
And you actually did an interview on there, that joint not too long ago.
I did. So they interviewed me the week before last with what's my guy? Pitta? Is that his name?
It probably is.
Yeah, Pitta from what's the I'm retarded. Like I really be listening to nigga shit and I don't even remember the name of it. From the Pilot Talk podcast. So it was me and then it was Pitta from Pilot Talk, and that was super lit. I know this week, I think the episode is actually premiering on YouTube like right now. They have what's the dude? I don't remember his name. I know his IG is Air Jacobs, and he does the car certs where he has like Baltimore artists, you know, rapping, singing in his car, kind of like what's it, the carpool karaoke, kind of like that, just here in the city. And then they also have what's his name, Benjamin Banger, dope producer, interviewing him too. So
they need to probably interview your boy Riley Esco, because Riley Esco been on this thing. Another thing about my week this past week, I don't know if it was this week, I think it was last week that the homie Cav came through and recorded his verse for the song Carried Away. Thank God for Kev showing up. And he was polished. He was polished with the bars and everything. So he came through to record that. That was fire. And I finally kind of like organized all the tracks for like my third EP. And I've been listening to them for the past week. So
really?
The joint be fire, especially like episode I think Act 6, like the sixth song on there, Man, Myth, Legend, that's actually pretty solid. I kind of like that. And the joint Layback Music number 3, I like that too. So that is crazy.
I love to hear it.
Yeah, I may give you a small little teaser.
You're going to give me one.
I may give you a small little teaser, but it was
capping for these people. You're going to.
Other than that, oh yeah, this past weekend, of course, the video shoot in Georgetown was super fire. Shout out to Miguel, the analog guy, for running the B cam and being a phenomenal assistant, camera assistant. He did this thing down there. I finally sorted through some of the large files that he sent me. So I got to watch all of those. But shout out to Miguel for doing this thing. Shout out to Deej, actually your brother, Broski, who doing his own thing on YouTube and Twitch, as far as I think is Insert Game TV. So IG
Insert Game here TV.
Yep. Who been doing this thing as far as that. He actually took the opportunity to shoot some behind the scenes video for Deej's profile piece that's supposed to be coming up. So I really appreciate that, and I can't wait until whatever the next project come up, so I can give him a more expensive camera than the camera that he was using the first time, just to develop his skill set. You know, he's young, still in the 10th grade, 11th grade. So I know he in the 10th grade.
He 11. He about to be a senior, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, just give him the opportunity to kind of like build his skill set now. So when he actually turn 18 and then go through those early years, he'll be solid. You know, he'll be the man that everybody, you got to come and shoot some video of us. You got to edit this video for me. He can be in high demand, and you know, you got to charge y'all triple for the brick. So that's the part of thing. But other than that, that was a solid week. You know, the XOXO Chronicles video shoot, super solid. And of course, this, you know, being Esco, you know, another episode of the Tales of Riley Escobar and Saturday Night Smash. So that's been just my highs and lows of the week, for real. So what about the reason why you hate it here? Or do you even hate it here this week?
God, I do hate it. I think I told y'all why I hate it here when we was in Georgetown. Like, so many reasons why I hated it this week. It was so ghetto here. First of all, DMX. That's number one. Like, Uncle X is not here anymore. Like, I'm kind of glad he's, you know, at peace, but at the same time, we lost the legend. So that's why I hate it here. Number one. Number two, last week was just It was ghetto. I almost lost my phone at the gym.
Yeah.
Too much gym. It was a lot. It's just I just hate it here.
Speaking of the gym.
Oh God,
I
we're
don't
not gonna go
know.
into that.
I don't know for y'all who don't go to the gym. Y'all just missing out. Like I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm going. That's all I'm gonna say.
Being a nigga.
I'm just gonna say for y'all who don't go to the gym, bull. Y'all just missing out. Like that $25 a month is the best money ever spent. Like honest.
Being a nigga.
Like just honest. You get closer. You get closer to health and you get closer to God at the same time. So like you gotta put in that work for sure. You could continue while you hated it.
I'm not fucking with you tonight.
Oh yeah, DMX did pass away, and then the craziest thing about DMX passing away is like one of the things he said on I think is like it's hot and
it's dark and hell is hot.
It's dark and hell is hot. On the intro to that shit, on the intro of that track, he did his little skit when he talked about, these Rockefellers guys supposed to be taking over the industry on some power shit. And like everybody that I meet, like every friend that I meet, everybody that I talk to, regardless of whatever they do content creative wise, I always tell them like, yo, like we gotta build like a whole crew and just really like take down every aspect of the industry on some power shit. And they always be like, laughing and joking about it. But like that skit really, really resonated with me as a person. So like I tell people that all the time. I've been telling people that for years. So when he passed away, I was like, dang, like that joint is just kind of crazy. And I had to bump it, at max volume in the car. Like this had to. And hopefully if all this cafe hours and everything else kind of pan out, that we can hopefully take over the industry, every aspect of the industry, from video production to talk show to culinary to whatever. Hopefully we can take over every aspect of the industry on some power shit.
I fuck with it.
But that's just me. So then RIP to DMX.
I fuck with it. But yeah, I mean, that's just like, I just hate it here. Look, I hate it here between losing people and then like last week being super busy, and then just that's it. Last week was just weird.
I just told you I'm sorry, but when you get down with Esco and Esco Incorporated, it's gonna be a lot of weeks like that.
No. I'm down with Esco Incorporated or whatever.
Esco Incorporated.
Because you change it every month. 1 minute you the boss. Yeah, 1 minute you the boss, the next minute you not. 1 minute is your corporation, the next minute is not. But anyway,
hey,
I'm here for that. But no, you come on, Tuan. Last week was like, bruh, like everything was just like, come on, everything was just piled last week.
Despite how piled it was, I really enjoy weeks like that from time to time, because it remind me of when I used to work in a restaurant, and like you get a bunch of checks, you get like 25, 30 checks that all come in at one time. And it's like, you gotta like knock each one out with precision. So like Wednesday going all the way to like from Baltimore to Georgetown, like through DC to Georgetown, and then coming all the way back to like do something after that. That joint was kind of like, okay, I gotta make sure that I hit every mark perfectly. When you have like so much, I guess, room, like so much room and so much time, free time, it's like, oh, okay, I can do this at my leisure. But when you got things that schedule back to back to back to back, you gotta be precise, like a sniper. You gotta be patient. You gotta be precise. So like, I do enjoy that a little bit. I know you don't.
No, I don't. I get it. Like, I get the tour. Come on, I'm a tourist too. I get the the rush we get from that shit at like, you know, being like just being at precision and everything. I get that. But last week was just like, and you know what, honestly, it wasn't even that I necessarily had too much on my plate because I didn't. It was just I was physically tired. Like we went to the gym like 3 days last week. Like
that's that hyperbolic time chamber. That's that 100 times gravity. Like it gets like that.
Nigga, I like three days. Like I was like, bruh, and it probably wouldn't have been so bad if I didn't have anything else to do. Like if all I had to do was work and go to the gym and then get ready for Saturday, I'd have been cool. But niggas went to the gym, niggas worked, niggas did laundry on Tuesday, niggas like I had to plan BGS, you know, schedule stuff with Shay and everything this week. So I had to go over there. And then like just my normal everyday shit. Then like shit with my friends, you know, I was like some people like, you know, people be calling me, telling me every damn thing. And I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like, okay, cool. So all of that. And then like, yeah, and that was like, I call that like the HR portion of my life where it's like shit that you know you gotta do and you just do it.
Yeah.
But it kind of like took forever to get to Saturday. Like I already like in my head, I already knew Saturday was gonna be lit because like every time we hang out is lit. So I was like, yo, if I just get to Saturday, but I'm so tired. Like I didn't want to get to Saturday and just be like, like give you mid Deej.
It's that hyperbolic time chamber that you gotta go beyond your limits, go on type of joint. It's that anime type of joint. Like you like, man, I'm dead tired, but like if I just push myself a little bit more, like I'm already at my limit, but if I push a little bit further, like I'll unlock Super Saiyan 2. And then when you unlock it, you looking like, dang, now I achieved this. So like Super Saiyan 1 is nothing to me. So like as you go on, you're gonna get like way, way, way better when it comes to like managing a busy schedule. I know this time last year, you probably didn't have to like deal with that. You could just coast through.
I needed a nap. Like I needed a nap the whole week.
Coast through life. But
no, it's not even like I wasn't even coasting. It's just I needed a nap. But you want to know something? Like to be transparent, I like last week I was proud of myself because when weeks get like that, it's not like I can't handle it because I can. But I know sometimes it usually gets like mentally draining on me. And by the end of the week, I'll have a breakdown. But instead of breaking down, it was just like, okay, I understand. I gotta do this. I did this, and this and that. And I got through it. And it wasn't like I broke down at the end of the week. It was just like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's done now. It's over.
that's kind of how it is. Like once you finish like those big long list of checks, it's like, okay, I guess it's time to clean up and go home. Just put the old school mix on, and you just put the old school mix on. You clean up, and then you go home. So that's just a part of like how the life joint works. I messed up. I just want to say that I messed up because I did not time us. So I don't know where we at as far as time. I think
whatever.
I think we're probably at like 30 minutes or so.
So what? It don't matter. Let's go. Come on. That time shit is irrelevant. We keep going.
So we actually was very excited to like really get into the festivities of just starting a podcast, really talk about these really interesting topics and like really just having that nature of the same conversations that we used to have back in the day when we used to chill on the power box, in the townhouse unit or whatever the case may be, or at the basketball courts at the parks. So we didn't really get a chance to really introduce ourselves to our audience. So we're going to actually take this episode 4, to actually introduce ourselves to the audience. I don't know if Deej want to go first or she want me to go first. So what's good? Let me know.
Listen, all right. So I guess I'll go first and get it out of the way.
They want to know about you. They don't care about me for real.
No, they don't. It's all about you. Listen, I just work here. I'm just an employee.
My name is Raleigh_Escobar on Instagram. If you want to know about me, you can hit my DMs. But I'm telling you, they not going to want to do it. They want to know about Deej. Shout out your Instagram so they can hit that?
What, the underscore XOXO Deej?
So they can send all the pictures and the
No.
muscle shirts there and all that. I should. All right, I'm just going.
No.
All right.
Send them to him. They gonna send them to you.
Oh,
Send them to Riley underscore Escobar. Send them to him, not me. She will not.
You know what? I'm going to collect a folder of selfies of you, and I'm just going to start selling them. I'm going to start selling them. Oh my God.
I need a cut. If you do that. I need at least 5% off the top.
5%? Okay. You going to do 5%? Okay, we can do 5%. I was thinking more about 20, but you going to shortchange yourself like that?
All right,
okay.
we can do 20.
No. We'll take the 95. We'll take the 95. Go ahead. Damn.
Yo, you geeking. I'm not even like, nobody gonna buy my pics. And I know for free.
I know they're gonna love it. They're gonna be like, dang, yo, she's so generous. She gave that man 95% of it. Like, dang. Like my DM's about to blow up this week. Let's go.
They're not. They're gonna blow up with the girls. But you keep playing. You did this to yourself. Now if it happened, I don't want to hear Nathan. I don't want to hear anything from you. I don't want to hear them views, why niggas. I'm gonna look at you like, remember episode 4 when you said I don't want to hear nothing.
If they buy the photos and stuff like that, I'm just gonna use. We're gonna have a really, really, really big lunch. We're gonna have something crazy. We're gonna have that Fogo de Chao down there by the harbor or something. I never had that joint.
We gotta go.
Or go to the Prime Rib. Go to the Prime Rib off of Biddle Street in the high rise joint. Like, yeah, you gotta have a suit to get in their joint. You probably gotta have a suit and a Gucci mask because you gotta dress up when you go in there. You can't go in there regular dagger with the slacks and you gotta wear a jacket when you go in that type of place.
Facts.
You got a bunch of questions in here. Have you been asking these?
Have I?
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I haven't.
Like are you an introvert or an extrovert?
So those aren't my questions. Those were the questions that some of my friends, the people who some of my friends who listen and watch the podcast were like, y'all should answer these questions since it's like a, telling us about y'all Q&A session or whatever.
For sure.
So yeah, so those were those questions. To answer that question for me, I'm an ambivert.
Same.
So for people who don't know, ambiverts are people who are both introverted and extroverted.
Facts.
It's a weird balance. Some people tend to be one more than the other, but for the most part, it's like you enjoy your own space and you're comfortable being by yourself. But when the time comes to be social and interact with other people, you can, pull it out the bag for real. So
yeah, I'm a big ambivert. And if I had to lean, I don't know, I'm just a straight up ambivert. I'm like straight in the middle.
I think you lean more to the introverted side. Sorry.
You think I lean more towards the introvert side? What?
I do, Mr. I'm shy.
I be lying when I be
shy,
saying
remember?
That. I be lying when I be saying that.
Yeah. Pick a feature and stick to it. Pick a struggle.
Okay.
Pick a struggle. You be lying talking about you shy. But anyway.
All right. I don't want to get into it, but I be lying when I be saying I shy. So when I meet somebody.
Oh, now you want to put it out there that you be lying.
When I meet somebody new, right? Especially if they're a girl, I hit them with I'm shy, because if they realize that I'm a conversationalist, they're not going to participate in the conversation like that. They're going to give you like 30%, 20%, and I'm going to have to carry the majority of it. I don't want to carry the majority of it. I already know about me. I want to know if anything wrong with you. So the first thing I hit them with no, I'm shy. And then they got to carry the conversation. I'd be looking like,
arrogant. Okay. It's kind of arrogant of you to think that you would have to carry the conversation. I don't in that.
Come on, Deej. Come on, Deej.
I'm serious. No, I'm serious.
Because they don't be talking like that. You know people don't be talking like that.
Right, people don't be talking like that. But I think when it in the situation that you're talking about, if you don't want somebody, if you don't want to sit there and carry the conversation and be talking about yourself, I think it's up to you to talk to them and pull questions about them from them, or pull stuff that you want to know from them about them. Now, not for nothing, if it don't work, then it don't work. Because I've definitely been in situations where it's like, oh, I'm trying to like get you to talk to me and you just not talking. So okay, cool.
Because when they first meet you, the first impression is like, okay, what kind of person they is. So it's a blank slate. So if you leave with the, oh, I am a conversationalist, I can talk about anything. They looking like, oh, just like group projects in school. Oh, this person is going to do all the work. So I'm just going to one word response, everything. It's okay. It was good. I didn't do nothing. They're going to do that all day. And they're not going to pose any questions. They're going to be looking like, I don't know what to talk about. So you hit them with no, I'm shy, right? Because you're a conversationalist. You can talk and create conversational problem. You let them get engaged in and get accustomed to it. You're like, okay, this person can carry a conversation. Let me ask them about this, push the conversation. Let me ask them like that. You still participating 50-50 in the joint, but you fake it out. You hit them with the fake out, essentially like, yo, I'm only going to contribute 30. I'm shy. You feel me? Like, I'm only going to contribute 30. I'm shy. And then you give them 50. If not, you'll be doing like 80 and they be like giving you 20. And then later on, they be looking like, I didn't like the experience because that person didn't talk like that.
Yeah, like when you first meeting somebody.
I'm just saying, trust me, it works. I'm just saying it works. I did it multiple times and it works. I'm shy. If you want somebody else to talk, you hit them with the no, I'm shy. And then put the ball in that court. They're gonna talk wild crazy. They're gonna start talking way more than if you meet them 50-50. Like if you try to be 100 with them, they're not gonna talk as much. I'm just telling you, it's a proven fact. I did the research on it.
If you say so.
Raleigh Esco and Esco Incorporated did the research. So when you get into your next, when you meet somebody new that you're interested in, just hit them with the no, I'm shy, and then watch them do it. Like watch them talk wild crazy. Like, oh, I can't be, because both of us can't be shy, and you got to say that to them. Like, both of us can't be shy. I'm shy. I call the shy one. I called it. So now they got to talk. It works.
If you say so.
It works, but yeah, we kind of went off pace for sure. We do that sometimes.
If you say that, if you say so, but okay. I don't think so, but I ain't gonna argue with you tonight. All right, next question.
I did it to you and it worked, so I'm just saying.
No, you didn't. No, we're not gonna sell these people a lie. No, you didn't.
I did it.
No.
I did.
No, you didn't. We was
the first time we met. No. The first time we met, did I say I was shy and you tried to say you were shy too?
You was shy, but you were talking to me.
Right.
But to be honest, it don't really count with us.
But wait,
it don't really count with us because we was already talking.
But like, look, no. That's the first time we meet up. When you talk to people online and when you talk to people in person, it's two different things. There's two different things. It shouldn't be, but it is. So
I know it's not.
When I first met you, when we first met in person, I was like, I'm shy.
And I was like, no, you're not. You can't be. We already
been
talking.
He was like, and you said no. You were like, no, because I'm shy. And I was like, no, we both can't be shy. I called being shy. I called it. So
but you got it. Shy.
But I'm the shy one. You see, no, I called it.
That had nothing to do with the way the conversation went from that point forward.
But after that, you was talking about
that was bullshit. No, I didn't think you weren't shy. Like clearly, you weren't shy.
Clearly, I wasn't. But you don't know that when you first meet somebody.
I do. You started talking to me. Like what shy person is going to start talking to you like off the rip? Like, come on, out of nowhere. Because like not like you came out of nowhere. So
I got it. You want me to answer the question?
Go ahead. What?
A shy person who's off the lead in the crack.
Bye, Antoine. Not tonight.
You asked me the question. I'm just saying.
Not tonight.
The lead is real.
It is.
It's really real.
But not.
Go ahead. We gonna keep.
No, you go ahead. Next question. Go ahead.
Next question.
Moderator.
What's the next question? They said what helped you decide that this blogging, writing, podcasting, music production, etc. was your passion?
You want to? Oh, you want me? Okay. So for me, blogging was a thing for me because I like reading and writing. Like I tell people all the time, I wasn't a front person. Like I'm not a person to play the front. So it was a lot of me like keeping stuff to myself. So writing it down helped. And then when I was like I said, when I was a kid, I was in my own little world. So writing again, potting, I like I said, I didn't wake up one day. I was like, you know what? Oh, then we'll do a podcast. Like we're gonna pod. Like, no, but people telling me, oh, well, you know, it's cool talking to you, and you know, you're nice to talk to, and you like give good advice. That kind of opened the door for that, I guess.
I personally, I'm personally a big daydreamer. So I daydream about a lot of stuff that I can do,
Thanks.
that I can do, and that would be fun if I had millions of dollars. So like
You and this money.
this fact is just how I always been. So like what helped me decide that this, parting music production was my passion was like I always kind of like enjoyed doing stuff with a camera in my hand, to be honest. Like I don't know if I told you, I probably didn't tell you. But back in my Hoko days, Howard County, I actually recorded 2 and 1 mixtapes out there. So they on my YouTube channel, but I recorded like 2 and 1 mixtape on a small like point and shoot Nikon camera, and I did all the editing on like Windows Movie Maker. So that shit was fun. Then also in Howard County, like we tried to somehow we had a laptop that had FL Studios on it, so we always used to rap and freestyle and stuff like that. So we tried making songs. They wasn't good back then because we was still in high school, but we started doing that, and then when I was graduated from school, I was making a bunch of cooking videos and stuff on YouTube. Not on YouTube, on Facebook. I would like make sandwiches and make pancakes and stuff like that. So it was like, dang, like I always,
Aww.
yeah, like, you can they still on my channel and all that. They still on my Facebook. If you go all the way back, I don't delete nothing. They still on there. You can see everything that I ever did. So it was me making sandwiches and making burgers and stuff like that. So like it always was something that I was like just interested in doing. Some friends was like, yo, we should make a YouTube channel. I was like, oh, that joint we dope. Sometimes we freestyling and then people were like, yo, we should make a song. I'd be like, okay, that would be dope. And then later on I'll go home and research like how to record a song or something like that. Or I'll daydream about how to record a song. And then next thing you know, a couple months later, I'll probably be doing it. That's kind of how it was with the podcast thing. We mentioned it in a conversation. I was like, oh, podcast bet, how what would that look like? Who would be on the show? What would the topics be? Okay. And then make a name, make a graphic, and then it's like, yo, Deej, what's up? You trying to do this or not? You don't have to do nothing but just talk. And you're like, dang, like what? Like I got everything already cooked up. All I need you to say yes and like, let's go. Let's start dropping content. So that's kind of how like this shit happens.
Thanks. Yeah.
What does oh sorry, go.
No, what?
I was gonna say, what does your character development look like in the next 5 years? I guess the people want to know that.
I don't know. I think nah, so who asked me this? So on my interview with Jordan for Inside the Rapper Studio, they asked me what my character development looks like in the 5 years. And like to be honest, like I don't know. And that's okay for me. Because I didn't say this on there, but how about this? I used to stress a lot about stuff.
Yeah.
Like I used to like my so something about me was I used to like I never lived in a moment. Like I was always thinking about the next stuff to come, and it sounds like the adult thing to do, but after a while it stresses you the fuck out. So I've learned to enjoy my just moving on like, okay, well, this is what's coming up for next month, and this is what's coming up for like the next couple of months. And
it's like it's like thinking about death. Like if you think about like, dang, like I'm doing all this just to pass away, like dang, like that shit's kind of crazy. So if you think about it, it'll like it'll make you depressed, it'll make you down. So if you don't think about life too much, sometimes like it's better. I know,
Okay. All right.
but yeah, like the shit crazy.
Yeah, but no, like I was very much that. Oh, you got to worry about what you want to do in the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. You got to like beat the clock. So now I'm at a point where I'm like, I mean, that's not to say you let your life go any old type of way, or you just like throw your goals and stuff by the wayside. But yeah, like I don't like. I mean, ideally, in the next 5 years, I'd be doing something that I love full time and getting paid for it. Have my house, travel a lot more because I love traveling, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
For me, character development in the next 5 years. So for me, I think shout out to the nigga Kevin Samuels. I think I want to be a high value man in the next 5 years, to be honest. This kind of like, I know you hate him, but just kind of like diversify.
I don't hate him.
This kind of diversify my portfolio as a person in the next 5 years. So like, of course, I always laugh and joke and talk about getting up on these hoes, of course. And that got a certain aspect. That's a part of it in a way. It's a small percentage though. It's a small percentage. I ain't trying to get out. Sometimes, like I said, I wake up during the course of the week and I don't want to deal with any hoes and stuff like that. I don't even want to tolerate that shit. Sometimes it's just focus. I'm strictly focused on like the mission at hand, like Batman. But like my character development in the next 5 years is just really to, make myself the best person I possibly can be. So I already set the goal to, talk and network with as many passionate people as I possibly can. Passionate content creators, meet passionate friends. If I see somebody that seem like they passionate, seem like they're interested on YouTube or something like that, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and in person, like don't be scared and be like, yo, I don't want to DM him or I don't want to DM her because they might not fuck with me. Like, I don't give a fuck. I just send a message like, yo, like, what's good? Like, my name is Tuan or whatever the case may be. You seem like you're really cool. Like, what did you do? And like just start a conversation. And it's been working. Like since I've been way more open and way more like sticking to that mission of meeting more passionate people, to kind of like build my network of talented people. Like I've been growing and I've been getting better and I've been attracting a certain energy. So I want to continue to do that, continue to build my skill set in every aspect of the game. Like I said earlier, trying to lock down the industry on some power shit. So getting better at production, getting better at at recording music and doing the this podcast joint, being a better man around the house, being a better friend to the homies, just being a better person. That's what my character development looking like in the next 5 years, and hopefully in the next 5 years for sure, I'll have a nice coupe to show for it, and a couple stacks in the bank. If I have a business, a couple of trips, a couple of outings with friends to go with it as well, and a really solid round table going into my 30s. That's what more can I ask for? That means the 30s going to definitely be lit. If I already got the round table of passionate people, like I already assembled the Avengers, like we good. You feel me? Life good, like on my future shit. So that's my answer to that question.
Yeah, I mean, I fuck with it. I think the core difference between you and me as far as that is, at least from my interpretation, I'm more about like expanding and growing my spiritual self, and you're more like goal oriented in a sense.
Like,
cause like I told you, like I already got my circle. Like I'm all for new people and stuff like that, but as far as like my core group of people, I already got that. So I'm cool in that front. So the next couple of years for me is just literally about becoming better, like, I guess, for self, if that makes sense.
I got some core people, like for sure, but like I'm not with the right company right now. Like I got core people that's fun, that's really cool to be around, but I need to be around people that can talk wild crazy to me, can talk to me about shit that I know nothing about. And then like I don't have that yet. I need somebody that can talk to me about marketing tips. I need somebody that can talk to me about traveling. I need somebody that can talk to me about, cars, engineering, something that I don't know nothing about, like talk wild crazy to me so I can, learn that aspect of the game. Because at the end of the day, we just trying to take that over the industry on some power shit and every aspect of the industry. So from cosmetics to, Instagrams to whatever. So like the more people I know, different people that I know that got different interests than me, like the more I can learn in my spirit and in my development. Does that make sense?
I mean, yeah, I get it, but I'm just saying I understand where you're coming from, and yours is very much like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very
social. What?
No, it's not social. It's more on a networking tip.
Yeah,
because like you're not saying, oh, I need more friends because I want to learn different people and stuff like that. You're saying I need a bigger social network so I can like take over different aspects of like life and stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong.
But I get it. It's nothing wrong with it.
It's nothing wrong with having fun with your friends. Like it's nothing wrong with playing Smash with the boys, because we do that. But it's nothing wrong with shooting a video piece with your boys as well. You feel me?
Oh no, thanks.
There's nothing wrong with having a house party and having people come to your house and play Yu-Gi-Oh. But there's also nothing wrong with you and for your round table, going to New York for a weekend, like on a business inspired trip. So it's like, really like having a diverse network of people that you can go with and they with you. Like there's no bluffing shit, no shit like, yo, this is the move, what's good. And a lot of times like, people know how solid I am and they be looking like, I can give a fuck about it, I'm with it. Like, well, is this date cool with you? Just set it up. I'm with it. Like people have that much faith in you that they just with it. Like they with whatever you say you want to do, whatever you need to bring, they with it. So just making a bigger network. You feel me? Trying to really take over the industry, I guess.
Okay.
DMX, shout out to DMX, yo.
What's one of these questions that I think we should answer? Oh yeah, let's answer this one. This one was really interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
So are you presenting your real personality or a character, and why?
Sheesh, am I presenting them? This is my real personality.
Yeah, Riley or
with a
Tuan
little
or
this is
one of these niggas.
This is well, the lead and everything hits you different.
Nah.
So this they said, am I presenting my real personality or like is this how I really am? Everybody that meet me, that hang out with me, they will say like, yo, like this is Tuan at the end of the day. I have a serious side of me, and also have a joke inside of me. You feel me? It just is what it is, and I got both. So, this is actually how I am. Sometimes people can't. I learned in my life that sometimes people can't take the real, like they can't take the real brute honest thing. So I do dress and package things up as a joke to give to people. So they be like, dang, like that shit kind of fucked up. But that shit funny as well. And be like, yeah, like your girl is no longer with you. She's with Super Nigga now. And people are like, haha, that's funny. Like, and then he looking like, dang, but that's also like sad too. And I'm like, yeah, bro, it happens, but it's just a part of the game. Like you're gonna be good and be optimistic about it. So Like this is actually my real self. Now, of course, I don't act like this in front of like certain groups of people. I don't act like this at work when I'm dressed up and I'm wearing a suit or something like that. I'm not going to act like this because you put on your professional attire, you put on your professional face, and that's one thing that Black people are really good at doing. Like they can put on their that hood self and their street self and their down to earth self when they at the family reunion, and then when they go into the boardroom, they can put on their corporate self. So like, of course, it's those differences, but this is just me. What?
Nothing.
What? You ain't answer the question. What about you? Are you putting on the
Oh,
facade?
that's me. No, that's me. This me. I
Is
couldn't
it
pretend
all
to
you, or is it?
Yeah, this is all me. This is all me. Like, this is me. Come on.
Well, yeah.
This is me. If we weren't recording right now, this is the same old me. Like, this is just me.
Okay.
What, you disagree?
I didn't disagree. Like, is it a small percentage of you like trying to be on your best behavior? Like,
no, I'm just.
Of course.
This is really me right now. Like,
is it like 80-20? Like,
no, it's 100%. Like, I already told 100%. I told you I don't give a fuck. Like, this is me. Like, sorry. Like, so, this is me. Like, every time I present myself, at least on this platform in real life, like this is me. Now, I will say some people get like, they see the bubbly me, right? The real outgoing me. And then if they catch me in a moment where I'm like, okay, yeah, like I'm not a bubble of personality, they'll be like, what's wrong with these? Like,
yeah.
But that's literally just me. Like, when you get to know me, I know, but when you should know, at least when you get to know me, there's like there's facets to it. So, I could be quiet and to myself. I can be like just listening because I have much to say, or I feel like it's a moment where I need to just listen. And then there's a moment where I'm just like, wow, crazy, and I'm myself, like the bubble, like the big bubble. So yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know where we at as far as time neither.
Why are you worried about time? Who cares? Just go with it. Come on.
So it won't be too long.
You can cut it if you need to, but
right. I guess we answer like 2 more of these questions and get up out of here, I guess, unless you got anything else you want to say.
All right. So what's another one? If you,
I know people want to know your ideal partner look like.
No, they don't.
I would.
Who want to know that? Who want to know that?
Hey,
they want to know what your ideal partner looks like.
I don't got one.
Exactly. Me neither.
VQ35 or VQ37.
That's a
single turbo.
Okay.
With the wide body and the BBS.
Okay. That's cat, because I've heard you say what your ideal partner looks like, but
I don't know.
All right.
I change. Baby, you change.
Bye, Tuan. Bye, Antoine.
You got what she said. That's Keisha Cole's, right?
Bye, Antoine. I'm not.
how that song go? It's like, baby, you change, you change, you change, you got.
How you going not answer the question?
Yeah. What?
You really going to just not answer?
Oh yeah, I'm not answering that question.
You going to dodge it? So how you going to ask it if you wasn't going to answer?
I was just pointing that joint out, like that would be one of the questions that they would want to hear from you, but
no, they're gonna hear from both of us. It's not just me. Bye, yo.
Yeah, we're gonna answer that on another episode when we talk about relationship ish. Yeah. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into that in this video because I don't want to be arguing with Deej for the next 2 hours.
Why you gonna think you gonna argue with me? Like, I'm not. All right. I'm gonna keep that to myself.
You got it. I got my hands up, officer.
Okay. No, why you always make it sound like I'm gonna be argumentative or something like that? Like, what's the what? Nah. Answer the question. Like, what's the what?
What's the what?
Yeah, yo, you always make it sound like I'm trying to argue with you on some shit. I'm really not.
Because you love the box.
I boxed with you one time about
you box thing. With me like twice a week.
I do not. We don't, bro. Last week was different because it was long.
I was chilling. I was chilling twice. I was chilling last week.
No, you wasn't. You was on some shit last week too that we're not gonna go into.
On that drive back from Georgetown, I was in the back of the car chilling.
No, you was not.
You and Broski, y'all was boxing with each other. I was in the back of the car chilling. You was like,
no, nigga, you were not.
You was like, yes, I was. You was like,
no,
Tuan, you want some?
Not.
You was like, Tuan, you want some too? I was like, nah, I'm good.
Y'all got you were this. Not. You was sitting up there on my ass.
No, not Saturday.
Yes, you were.
Not Saturday on the way back from Georgetown.
Okay, whatever. We're gonna go with that. If that's whatever. I don't be arguing with you all the time. I really don't.
You don't be, but sometimes you do.
No, I really don't. Like, what do you got? There's nothing for us to argue about or box about. Like,
if you don't, then why I got my hands up?
Because you fucking dramatic. That's why.
I'm dramatic. I just not trying to get shot, man. I don't got no gun.
Bye, yo. We're not doing this tonight.
I don't got no gun, man.
Stop playing this. Stop playing that game with me. Because if I was somebody else, I wouldn't be hearing this. But
I'm not resisting.
We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
I bet.
I'm not resisting.
Yeah.
I'm not resisting arrest. Okay. What question are we gonna ask? The last two questions.
Go ahead. You figure it out.
Okay. We could do the quick question. Any guilty pleasures?
Damn, what is a guilty pleasure again?
I think it's something that you're ashamed to admit that you like.
Ashamed?
That you want to keep it on a down low. Keep it on a down low.
I don't think I'm ashamed of anything. Damn. I don't know. I still listen to like the pop shit that we listened to when we was younger.
Like kids pop?
Not kids bop, but like I still listen to like Disney songs. I still listen to Britney.
Oh.
Christina, Jessica Simpson, all that stuff.
Oh, like yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's still in heavy rotation.
Yeah. I was to say like that stuff is kind of cringy. Like, okay.
It's not.
We listen to you said Britney Spears, like if you want to be my lover.
Yes, I listen to Raven Simone. I listen to like the Cheetah Girls stuff. I listen to all that stuff.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah,
I don't know if I should be embarrassed about that, but whatever.
I don't know. That shit kind of bad. Like some stuff be hitting, but nah, some stuff be like, whew. That's when Cheetah Girls is in Paris and shit. Yeah,
they were in Spain.
Oh, they was in Barcelona. Yeah,
it was in Barcelona. Yes.
I think Raven went out there and bagged herself a nigga or something like that. Yo, shout out to the Raven. Yo, that shit crazy, yo.
Bagged Angel.
And that's why I need to build my network of friends so we can go on trips and do stuff like that. Go out of the country and bag somebody or something like that. That's why. You feel me? But everybody's kind of broke and want to stay in Baltimore. That's why. Go to New York, bag something real quick. I'm not gonna make it back to the room. Or I got a hot date. I got a romantic date at the Eiffel Tower or something like that. Like some crazy stuff. But people look at me and they be like, "Yo, Tuan, you crazy." So that's one thing I always hear is Tuan, you crazy. Tuan, you crazy. Tuan, you crazy.
You are. Yeah. But what's yours? Since I put myself out there.
Guilty pleasures, like something I'm ashamed to admit. Like, I'm not really ashamed of much of anything. Like, I'm not really ashamed of anything. Like, of course, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I still got Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You still got a Yu-Gi-Oh collection. You know, it is what it is. Niggas will get smoked like some backwoods, of course, if they want to play. Cool. I like board games. You know, the board games is fun, especially those intricate, complicated board games. Shout out to Catan and Dead of Winter. Like those joints is fire, and it's just something about like stabbing your friend in the back in a board game that just make everything so sweeter. But
You gotta
yeah,
teach me how to play Catan.
all we need is the third. If we get a third, then I'll teach you. You need 3 people to play. So
well, you found the third. That's
me finding third.
That's your bag. Yeah, you teaching me.
I don't know. Like I could teach you and your brother if both of y'all wanna learn.
Nah, he. I tried. No,
No,
his bag.
you sure? No,
I'm positive, yeah.
No, I got a feeling it's his bag.
I mean, I get where you're going because he loves stabbing niggas in the back, but
like if he loved the hustle, if he got the hustler spirit, he's gonna like Catan. Like trust me, like he's gonna like Catan. Yeah, it's a game that like I haven't came across anybody that hated.
We'll see.
It's just a trading component of it that makes people like it. But yeah, I like board games. I guess that can be a guilty pleasure, but
it's not really guilty.
I told you I really just be chilling. Other than the fact that I like rom-coms, but I tell people that willingly. Rom-coms be fired because I do a lot of research. Can't believe
you like rom-coms
because trash. Like because every rom-com situation, like a lot of that stuff is kind of like based off of real life and stuff like that. So it can teach you a lot about the game. Yeah,
unrealistic. They be unrealistic.
Not totally unrealistic. Like it's the underlying.
Name me one rom-com, one that was completely realistic. Give me one. Sure. Give me an OG.
An OG. There's a couple of rom-coms out there that be hitting hard though. Like one of my favorite joints is Crazy Rich Asians. So that's a situation like if you like crazy with the Crazy Rich Asians, that can be a similar situation. Like if I had a family that had money and she didn't have money, like something that situation may go down like that. So that makes sense. Of course, Coming to America was kind of crazy. You know, he found that shorty in Brooklyn. So that joint that's a rom-com too. It's a comedy, but it's a romantic comedy. So, you know, that happens. The 40-Year-Old Virgin, that's a rom-com. 50 First Dates, how you can get in your bag as far as dates is concerned. That's a rom-com. Like it's different. Like you can learn a lot of game if you're not in the field. Actually, you can learn a lot of game from rom-coms. You just gotta pick the message and not the whole overall like situation that happens. But hey, not everybody like that. Not everybody got the shotting gun like me. So it just levels.
Bye.
And the last question. What's the last question?
I don't know. You tell me.
The last question. Okay, I'm gonna ask one of the questions that I kind of want to ask. What like verse from a song that just resonated with you? Like, dang, like that just hit extra hard. Like, dang, this shit is kind of crazy.
You be asking me so much about specific songs, and you know I got a song for every occasion.
Well, pick 3.
And every feeling.
Pick 3. I can give you my 3 off rip. I already told you. Locking in the industry on some power shit. DMX. Jay-Z, my first song. Puff said the key to this shit is to treat everything like it's your first project. You know, back when you was an intern, and stay humble. Like that's why like every episode and every video and everything is just there's so much positive energy going into it because I treat everything like it's my first project. And it's something I still live by to this day. So for people who haven't listened, it's called My First Song by Jay-Z. And Big is on there talking about treating everything like his first project. And then the last thing I gotta say is my man Big Sean. he said on Bigger Than Me, he like, I seen niggas in the same place 10 years later, man, that shit pathetic. Like that shit kind of hit hard because it's like, dang, like there's a lot of people that's in the same place, 2-3 years. They had the same job, doing the same shit, same routine, and like not getting nowhere. So I was like, dang, like you have the option to be like that, or you can like, elevate, meet new people, start these projects, work on a bunch of different things, always keep it moving. And you can do that and like really have a fulfilling life. So those are three like verses bars that this resonated with me. Deej.
I I got too many. Like I don't know what you want me to like. I
Pick
can't
three.
pull them. I can't pull three verses like off the rip.
You don't got
Like
three off
sorry.
the top of the dome.
I can't. No, like so I know most guys like when they hear stuff, it like a certain line or a certain verse will like resonate and stick with them. For me, it's not necessarily the verse, it's a song.
Is it
So
some?
the whole song.
So
So I can't give you three verses
all
like off
right,
the
what
top of my
about three?
head.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
three songs that just resonate with
You
you and
should
your
have told
spirit.
me to come. You should have told me to come ready with this
It's on the
before.
spot. Like we need it. It's
Um,
like when they tell you when you back in the day when you used to freestyle in the car. Like you just had to
mm,
come with bars. You just had to bob your head and mumble under your breath and then just go in.
I hear you. I hear you. So I guess okay, so I guess three songs right now that resonate off the top, I guess would be Bad Blood by Now. I don't know. What else did I fucking have on add on my playlist? Bet by Tinashe and I guess Personal by Kalani. That's
Mm.
about it. Yeah. And those songs are like those songs. So I know I'll say what resonates with me now is stuff that talks about being resilient or I guess overcoming when people say that you couldn't do something or they wouldn't really like picture you doing something. So yeah. And there's
Mm.
plenty of verses that speak to that, but I can't give them to you off the top from my niggas. But from Three Women, yeah, those songs kind of hit right now.
Man, I could drop a couple of them joints on you. I'll go to sleep with a picture of a Porsche on my wall. Man, I'm trying to come up on y'all. Memphis Bleak coming of age.
Memphis Bleak, yeah.
I used to take it for granted why he placed me on this planet. Then I asked myself while writing raps to myself, but right there under my nose was the flow of all flows, not a demon, but a rose in the cement. Jay, when he used to like, I guess pray to God and like, why did you place me here? Like, what's my talent? And then right there, your talent was,
Like, what's your
rapping.
purpose? Yeah.
So it was right there in your face the whole time. So it's like it'd be levels to this shit. Like sometimes like some shit is just hit you like a truck, like wow. But that's a good
Thanks.
question. I'm not gonna ask you the easy questions like what's your favorite color. I'm gonna ask you the questions that really gonna resonate. That's really gonna be like, dang, like man, fuck Tuan. Like, why you do this to me?
I mean, it's not about easy or hard. It's just that's something I know me personally. I gotta figure out which one before I come. So yeah, but yeah.
But we gonna get up out of here. D, shout out all the social medias and all the et ceteras, please.
Yes, yeah. So don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Cafe Hours Podcast. Download and follow the pod on Spotify, Apple Podcast, the YouTube. Search for Cafe Hours Pod. Subscribe to the channel, like and share the videos. Leave comments. So leave us feedback. Feel free to leave feedback. On the IG, you can DM us feedback. Say something under a post under the video clips. Whatever applies to you. You can hit me on my personal IG _XOXO Deej and give feedback, or just follow me, hit me up for collabs, or anything. I'm not really difficult to talk to. Follow me at xoxodeej.com. That is my blog. That is also where you can keep up with the Cafe Hours podcast episodes, our IG, just anything new going down. Also, shout out to my best friend Shayla. We are starting Black Girl Speaks podcast. That will be dropping at the top of next month, May, the day after her birthday. And yeah, that's about it. That's me.
Well, we're also gonna shout out the another shout out to of course Scorsese TV and Saturday Night Smash. They're doing that thing. Shout out to Miguel the Analog Guy and Miguel the Analog Guy.com. So if you're in the DMV and you need photos done, videos too, that's your guy. He does great work. Also, there was something else. Of course, you can follow me on Instagram at Raleigh_Esco Escobar. Of course, the Cafe Hours joint. Please like, subscribe, download the podcast and all the etceteras. Please. And also the broski who's coming up, the insert game here. .tv.
Yep.
And
_insert game here on IG, IGHTV on YouTube. Follow, subscribe for gaming content. They do clips of different games they stream. It's real laid back, chill, different conversations that they have while they streaming, and stuff like that. So we in all these bags for real.
Well, one, and I guess that's it. Other than that, we're out.